Good morning guys, I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome to the channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a Alton Towers theme park vlog, and this morning you join us at our accommodation because we've already done one day in the park, and we stayed here as well in one of the luxury tree houses. Now I have done a guided tour of our accommodation, and I'll put a link up above if you want to see that video. So it's around 7:30 AM and I've only just got up, hence why I look the way that I do. And we're going to start the day off by heading on up to the Crooked Spoon restaurant, where we're going to go and get our breakfast. Once we've done that, we're going to head back here, get changed, get all our stuff together, load up our car before we head on into the theme park for the day. And there you guys will come around with us, show you around the place, and going to get on some of the roller coasters. So let's crack on. All ready for breakfast then, guys? Yeah? No? I guess they're not.
Half asleep still.
Yeah. This is all real nice. All lights up at night. Didn't bother getting any of it last night because, to be honest, I was just too tired and wanted to relax in the hot tub. Hence no night recording. And this is the Crooked Spoon restaurant just up here. And this is what is known as the Enchanted Village. So like I say, we're in one of the luxury tree houses, and then you've got these, which are little rooms, just bed, bathroom, like a bunk bed in them for kids and that. And it's like a little Harry Potter scene or Lord of the Rings style thing. Really good accommodation, in all fairness. Really well themed. And here we are, just a couple of minutes later at the Crooked Spoon. Right, let's head on in.
3, yeah.
Well, it's dead in there.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some food. Morning. Can I have a couple of sausages, please? Yeah, slice of toast, please. White, please. That's great. Cheers. That's great. Cheers. Hopefully that should fill all. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit busier, but realistically this is dead compared to what it's normally like, isn't it? It's going to be rammed in there, can't move for people. But that's great news for us, because it means hopefully there shouldn't be as many people in the park. Right, let's get this food down my neck. Right, that's breakfast done. Cheers. Right, cheers. Right, we're going to head on back now to our luxury treehouse, where I think I might get in the hot tub.
Got some chocolate. Oh no, my feet.
Hot tub time. Right, checkout time.
Those be
Let's put my bag in the car. And this is the private parking that you get if you stay in one of the luxury tree houses. Get 2 spaces, so of course I parked the AMG right in the middle.
I have already got found on yesterday, so that's lovely.
Now if I'll just quickly show you guys over here a minute. Now we're in the Alton Towers Hotel, but this is where you check in for the luxury tree houses, and this is an area set out just for anyone staying in one of those tree houses. And on arrival you get a free drink each from Costa, so we all had a nice hot chocolate on our arrival. So we're all checked out, so we're going to now start making our way to the park. So this is like the back entrance to Alton Towers, but when you're staying at the hotel you can come this way. And at night this looks really nice. It's all lit up, all quaint lights and that. And you can come this way in the evenings to go to the roller coaster restaurant. Yep, you heard right, the roller coaster restaurant. It's a restaurant where your food is delivered via a roller coaster. And we've been there a couple of times, and I'll probably look to do a video on that next time that we come. Hi, I've got my
Oh, have you all got passes?
I got my Merlin pass, and
Yeah.
I booked for my daughter as well,
Yeah.
which is her there.
Yeah, okay.
Right, cheers. And we are in. This is just getting stopped there at security. Dodgy as always. Right, this is the roller coaster restaurant I was talking to you guys about. Just over there. Like I said, we're pay a visit to this another time. Right, so we're going on our first coaster of the day, which is Nemesis. Looking forward to the first coaster of the day. Yeah, really quiet here today. We were actually in the park yesterday and it was rammed, but today looks really quiet, so hopefully we should get on a lot of rides. Unfortunately we got to do this massive walk though before we get to the front, even though there's probably hardly anyone in the queue. Unfortunately, the other thing is I'm not going to be able to film on the rides, so it'll have to just be some off-ride footage. Nice bit of theming around here for Nemesis. And the queue is very short, almost walk on for this one. So how many times have we been on this ride now then?
A lot.
A lot. One of our favourites, isn't it? This and Smiler. We'll be going on Smiler later. But I'd say this is like the second favourite here, isn't it? I'd say, yeah. There it is, just going up the lift hill. Very intense, isn't it, this one? Full on. Loads of G-force, which is what we like. Right, heading on into the station. Close to the back as we can, which is probably the most intense, so we should have a good ride. So we just got off Nemesis, and what do you think of that? It's alright. Not I'd say it's an average ride on Nemesis. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's slower, depending on quite often what time of the day it is and what the weather's like, the temperature and things like that. But yeah, just an average ride, I would say. I might have had better, but it's still a good ride nonetheless, isn't it? I'd say pretty forceful. I'd say probably one of the most forceful ones at Alton Towers, isn't it? The G-force of that. But anyway, we're now heading on to the next ride, which is Galactica, and entrance for it is just down here. I think it said, was it 15 minutes? 15 minutes? Yeah, I think it's about 15 minutes wait. So pretty quick. Yesterday the queues were a lot longer. There's a seat there if you want to test it out. The one good thing about Alton Towers is a lot of the queue lines are up through woods. So it's a nice setting, not a big concrete jungle like other parks are. So, as you can see, this is a flying coaster. So you lie down, you get on it in a seated position, and the thing tilts back, puts you into a flying position before you depart. Two. so we are off Galactica. What do you think of that one?
It's alright, yeah.
It's alright. I didn't think it was that good because we were near the front and the front isn't very intense. It's a bit slow when you go over the lift hill. You're waiting for the back end to catch up, so you just hang in there. And yeah, again, back is more forceful. And little tip where you get the photos done. But you can't pay to have them here at the moment, so it's a little sneak peek anyway. A bit naughty, but where's you? Yeah, so it's not my favourite ride, that one, is it? No, it's just another one to tick off the list, really. It was only a short wait for it, so it'd be rude not to do it over this side of the park. But it's not the sort of thing I'd want to queue up for hours for. It's a bit too slow, really, for my liking. I like ones with more G-force to them. So we're going to head on over to something else. What do you reckon next?
Something like that.
Rita 13. I don't know, we'll have a look at the ride times and then make our mind up. Now, if you're wondering what this thing is hanging around my neck, well, this is my Merlin Premium Annual Pass. So what this allows me to do is I pay a one-off fee. It's 200 and something pounds for the year, and I can get into all the Merlin theme parks in the UK and loads of other attractions for free. Also get free car parking at the attractions, 20% off food and drink, is it? And souvenirs and all that sort of stuff. Comes in pretty handy, especially because we come to the attractions quite often. It's some significant savings to be had. So that is what that is. The reason why I have it around my neck isn't to be a show off or anything like that. It's just simply, if I didn't, I always end up forgetting that I've got it there for if I'm buying food or drink to get me 20% off, because quite often the staff will remind you you've got your pass, and they're tell you to hand it over, or some will just knock off the money straight away without you even to hand it over. So that's why I put it around my neck. Right, so we got to go and find Mother now, or your mum, not my mum, and decide what ride we're going on next. Managed to find the missus now, and we're going to go on something a little bit tamer. So what are we going to go on now then? Runaway Mine Train?
Yeah.
What are we going on?
Mine train.
Mine Train? Mine Train? Looks like it's the Mine Train then. Let's go. And it is well dead round here. And it looks absolutely dead here. There's no one even in the queue. So you looking forward to going on this, Emily? Emily? You looking forward to going on the Runaway Mine Train?
Yeah.
I think that's a yeah. Should we go then? Right, let's crack on. Yesterday we were queued all the way down there. Nice theming round here. It's a theme park after all, but some places do it better than others, and I quite like the theming at Alton Towers. Oh, there we go. That's a turn up. Now normally you have to queue all the way up this hill, miles back round, all round there, down there, and that's where. But today they've shut this gate, opened up this one, and that's it. 2 people in front of us. Choo choo.
How many guys?
5 in total. All right.
I'm going the first. I'm going in the first.
Again, this is normally really busy. You've got all the walkway up there you've just walked, and yeah, it is dead. No one queuing up at all. So it's a walk on ride.
Take that out, please, mate.
So be prepared to take your bags.
Right, we've just got off the rapids, and normally they're a bit cramped, ain't they? You don't really get that wet on them normally, and we just normally go on it because that's what the kids like to go on. But we, yeah, got a bit drenched this time. Well, I did anyway. My trousers soaked, my arms are soaked, my shoes are soaked. You got a good drenching and all, didn't you? Turn round. Soaked on her ass as well. You got wet as well, didn't you? All your hair's wet, yeah. All your dress is wet. Look at it. That's all part of the fun, isn't it, Emily? Yeah. Was that good? Yeah. Do you want to go on it again later? Yeah. Okie dokie. So all we got to do now is decide on what ride to go on next. What do you think next? Should we go round to Jewel?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to go around to Jewel, which is like a haunted house sort of shooting game. I'll try and record the footage when we're in there, but quite often it's being a haunted house type thing. It's a bit dark in there, but I'll do my best anyway. So let's head on over. You sure you want to go on this one, Emily? Yeah? She's not bothered at all. So this used to actually be really good, this ride. I can't remember what it was called originally, but after a few years they actually sort of changed it up from being more of a haunted house to, like I say, a sort of shoot 'em up. Got like laser guns on the front, you go around shooting things, which I don't feel is quite as good, and the theming inside isn't as good as what it used to be, but still the kids enjoy it nonetheless, so we're going to go on. I think she's a bit scared. Oh, we got a wonky floor in here. A bit of a glow on those screens there. They're not OLEDs for sure, I'm telling you that. Yeah, I can't take it. Go in one, please. And that was Jewel. So, what do you think of that?
Alright.
It's alright, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Jake?
I don't even care.
You don't even care? Emily, what did you think of it? Is it scary? No? Not scary? You looked a bit scared to me, if I'm honest. If I'm totally honest, you looked a little bit scared. So like I say, it's not too bad. You know, it's another one to tick off the list. And you get a good few minutes on that one, so at least you get your money's worth on that ride. So next up, I think we're going to go and top up our drinks refill and head on to the next ride. What are we going on?
I don't know. We'll see when we get round there.
Right, we just come over to the drink refill station. It's quite a good thing that they have running there at Alton Towers. Now you buy one of these beakers, containers, whatever you want to call it, and I think it's about 12 quid normally, so for your initial payment of it. But then if you come back another day, you can bring this back, and then it's only like 6 quid to reactivate it again. And you get to use these machines over here, and there is well, just loads of different choices, as it says there, like 100 plus flavours. You can like mix it all up to have whatever you want. So it's got like I'm guessing some sort of chip in the bottom, and you put it on there, it senses it, and click on the screen, pick whichever one you want. I'm going to go for Coke, press the button, hey presto, and at any time you can you know, change it up and put something different in there, and make different combinations, which I think is a good idea. You know, if you're here with the family all day, you know, 6 quid isn't too bad when you consider how much drink you can get through. Obviously you wouldn't buy one each, you just buy one between you all. I think there's a limit. If you go to use it like straight away again, I think you've got about 4 minutes before you can re-top up again. It's not a big deal, but you know, you can get your money's worth. Now I've got a great tip for you if you do want to pay out for those drinks refills, and if you bring along your own drinks container, you're really thirsty, then you can come to one of these machines and you can in fact top up with water for free. So don't bother going to the shops at the main entrance paying a small fortune for a bottle of water. Just come to one of these machines here and press on water and get it for nothing. There you go, top tip. So at the moment at Alton Towers there's an event on, which is Oktoberfest. As you can see, got all these benches out here. This lot is not normally here, it's just a massive open piece of grass. And they've got a stage there as well, where they have live music. And then behind we have the main Alton Towers. Bit hard to see, but trust me, they are there. And we'll go have a closer look at those a bit later. But for now, my daughter and my son are going to be going off on Spinball Wizard, which is just over there. I'm going to sit this one out and let them go on that. as I've had a gutful of fizzy drink and now I feel rotten for it. I don't feel like barfing up all over the place. Well, that was Spinball Whizzer, and how did you find that? You said that was more intense than you remembered. What did you think, Jake?
Good.
You think that was good? Yeah, you want to go on that again later? Did it spin? Did it spin a lot? That's probably why it's called spin.
Gemma screamed more than me.
She screamed more than you. Oh yeah,
didn't
what a
scream.
lightweight. Right, we're now going to head on into this area. It's a area for younger kids, which is called CBDs Land. I'm not going to bother taking a camera in here, as we've done a video on this area before. Put a link up just in the corner there, so if you want to go and see that, you can. But once we've been in there, we're going to head on off to some more larger roller coasters, and I think probably our favourite.
I follow a YouTube channel of yours, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah.
Right, next up we are going on Smiler, and I think it's fair to say this is probably our favourite ride of it. But that all depends on where you sit on this ride. What's it like when you sit at the back? It is rough. Sorry for cutting out of focus there. Yeah, it is really rough if you sit at the back. But at the front, completely different ride, isn't it? Really, really good. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, we're going to get the front. Over the front, I'll say that again. The front two rows. And not the back two rows. The back two rows are just really bad. The further back you go, the worse it gets. So fingers crossed. What do you reckon? We're going to get it. We got the front once yesterday, and that was great, wasn't it? Really, really good. I don't think we're going to get lucky this time. Yeah. Because we had what? One at the front, one row two, was it? Was it row two? Row two. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. No one in front of us, which means we should be in lane one. Hey! So it's going to be a good ride. Well, that is Smiler complete, and yeah, really chuffed to get on the front row of that. How was that? Good. It was a good ride. That I'd say was the best ride of the day. Yeah, it really is good. Just near the end, there's a bit of airtime in there, and that's just the best bit in it. We rode that, like I said, last night, and front row of that at night, really, really good when you get the airtime, get a spray in the face and that. Right, we've not been on this one since we've been here. Always a favourite in it, this one. We always do it. It's quite a short ride. It's just one drop, that's it really. But lucky enough, again, the queue for this isn't too big. I think it's only about 15 minutes. So again, it's rude not to do it whilst we're in the area, because it's right next door to Smiler that we've just been on. So get on and get in that queue.
Please remain with your family and friends. Stay 2 meters apart from other guests. Please keep 1 chevron apart.
Give us a bit of a rave, Jen. Two, please. Yeah.
For something, there is no rational explanation.
Houston, we have a problem. So they've had to shut the ride down for whatever reason. Kicked a load of people off. So just now waiting around.
Please, at this time, Oblivion has experienced an attempted delay and has ceased operation. Technical services team are reached the line and ready to rectify the problem as quickly as they can. And thank you for your patience.
So there's a load of people stuck on the ride just over there, sat there waiting. So I don't know how long it's going to be, but all part of the fun, I suppose. So a few people have been walking out the queue line, so we're now upgraded to the front. And we've got an engineer now here fixing the problem by the looks of it. So hopefully we should be up and running in a few minutes. But the issue seems to be with the shoulder restraints, so I'm hoping we're going to get put on this one and we get put on one of those ones out there. Those poor sods out there, they've been out there for ages. They've been eaten alive by flies out there. It's like we're back in action. The faulty one's been sent on its way, so hopefully we should be on any second. And I just noticed that they've been giving out free drinks to the people that were stuck on the ride, which is decent of them, I see. Right, so a bit of an update. It's still an issue. I've never seen this happen. They're shutting the shutters out and they're actually taking one of the shuttles off the truck there. Never seen that being done ever. So it looks like they're removing the faulty one, and then hopefully we should then be on our way. That's me speaking too soon, that is. Well, that was eventful. How long have we stood around for? Quite a while. I reckon, well, broke down for 40 minutes, maybe 30, 40 minutes. Poor sods that were on there. Yeah, they must have been baking sat out there, like, because it's quite a warm day and that. So, if anything, we got quite lucky that we weren't, you know, caught outside on it. Means we just had to hang around for a long time. I don't think we're going to be rushing back on it anytime soon, but we're going to head on over to, what did you say next?
I got 13.
13, Rita, maybe X as well if we can get it in. So let's head on over that way. Take a closer look at the towers of Alton Towers whilst we make our way over to the next ride. In all fairness, it does look really nice, and around October they do a thing called Scarefest here, so it's all like Halloween based like theming, and they put on a few events here and a few scare mazes, and they quite often put them actually in the towers and you go down underneath them and things like that. It's really good. Been there a couple of times for Scarefest, don't we? Mm-hmm. What do you think of it?
Good.
Yeah, it's good. And even you went in a scare maze, didn't you?
Yep.
You quite enjoyed it, didn't you?
Wasn't it the skin snatchers or something?
Yeah, Revenge of the Skin Snatchers.
Yeah.
The Altonville Mine Tours, that was
Yeah,
it.
we done the mine tours as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I'd do it again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the actors, in all fairness, that
Yeah.
stand at the door are just as good.
The what was just as good?
The actors that stood at the door.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
Waiting
yeah,
for you to
yeah.
go
The
in.
ones that show you in and that, yeah, they were
Yeah.
good. But yeah, it's a good event, Scarefest. Probably would have come this year if we weren't going away somewhere else. Right, so we're entering into the dark forest now. And something I didn't mention earlier, that there's different sort of areas in Alton Towers. So we've got the dark forest, Forbidden Valley, so on and so forth. And you know, there'd be groups of coasters and rides in each area, and all different themed parts. So this is more of like a sort of a creepy area, if you want to look at it like that, the dark forest. And we're about to head off onto the ride, which is 13. You can't see it very well. You can see the building for it just there. It's not this coaster just here. That's Rita, which is a launch coaster. But it's going to be my son's first time he's ever been on this ride. He's never really been on many big sort of roller coasters, so this should be pretty interesting. And what he doesn't realise is that when the roller coaster gets about halfway round, you go into a building, door shut behind you, the roller coaster stops, and the whole roller coaster drops down and then fires off backwards. I've been telling everyone, all the viewers, how the surprise he's got coming. Would be great if we could have captured his reaction when it drops down.
It's going to be the first little chop. He's going to think like, what's going on?
Yeah. But the theming inside this ride's quite good. Got a Tesla coil in there that fires off just randomly. It counts down and then it will go off, won't it? But you don't always get it going off. But hopefully we'll catch it this time. going to go off. Wasn't expecting that, were you? So, we get the best seat on the train, right at the front.
I think his face. Yeah. He's in my one as well.
Well, that was interesting for me, son. Was that a good surprise on that? Yeah, you like that ride? Do you think it was scary? You weren't scared? Not even with that drop inside? Even I was scared the first time I went on that. Wasn't expecting it, yeah.
It dropped?
Yeah, it did drop, yeah. You weren't too sure what went on. I was trying to make out the ride was broken. But he was having none of it. Right, so we're now queuing up for the Skyride, which is basically just a cable car, which will take us to another part of the park. And should be quite funny because my partner bricks herself every time she goes on it. And for some reason, whenever we go on it, it always ends up stopping and swinging backwards and forwards.
Do you want to go backwards? All I do.
You know you're the reason I've got an LG CX TV.
Oh, you watched the channel. You're the second person who's got me today. So, fan of the channel, you are subscribed, I take it?
Indeed, I do.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, not too bad. Been here for 2 days. Yeah, we stayed at one of the luxury tree houses. So I've been loading it up in the hot tub. So yeah, that video will be coming soon. So yeah, you're able to see yourself.
Okay, folks, thank you.
Right, cheers.
Have a good day, guys.
Well, there you go. That was a bit of a turn up, meeting a fan of the channel who actually works at Alton Towers. So hello to you there. And that's actually the second person that we've bumped into today that's recognised me and who is subscribed to the channel. So if you do see me out and about, come up and say hello. I'll always have a chat with you guys. But anyway, we are on the Skyride now and getting to the highest point. And I'm praying it's going to stop. And we start swinging, and my partner will start bricking herself. So I'll just show you guys the view at this window. It's yeah, really nice. Now I could tell you a few tales about coming on here when I was younger. When we used to come here with the school, there'd be a load of us. When we get on this, we'd all be jumping up and down, getting the cable bouncing up and down, and they come over on the tannoy telling us to all sit down or they kick us out of the park. It's all good fun though. Right, the next station. Bit disappointed, we didn't break down. Getting off. Right, cheers. So. Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just stopped. It's just stopped.
Oh no, look at that. We missed out on a breakdown. Well, not a breakdown, but they stop it now and again. Maybe let disabled people on or off it and various other reasons. So, we just lucked out on that one. That would have made some good viewing because she starts sweating like mad. Don't you? Sweaty palms. You're sweating now, huh?
Back on it again.
Yeah.
Like it.
Right, let's get another refill on the drink. What are we going for?
Coke.
Coke again, is it? Right. and it's always best to top up at the end of the day as well, so you've got a drink to be going home with. And the good thing about these things, you know, they're much always open right up to the end of the day, so you can take full advantage of it. Well, unfortunately, this is a bit of an abrupt end to the video because the battery went flat on my camera for the last few rides. But suffice to say, we've had a great day, haven't we? Or should I say a couple of days. I think the highlight was definitely the stay in the luxury tree house and the hot tub. So anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of the same in the future, then please think about subscribing. So, thanks very much for joining me today, or should I say us, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.